Sa sobrang galit ko, sinugod ko yung church at sinabi ko na wala sa tamang kaisipan yung nanay ko nung ginawa niya yon. Hello! Welcome to another episode of Random Talks where we share and talk about random stories that we find mostly on Reddit but also on the other parts of the internet. My name is Rain, I'm your host. And yeah, welcome to Random Talks podcast. Hindi naman ako parang kinukuha ng liwanag sa liwanag, no? Ayan. So today, we are gonna talk about some decisions ng mga tao, kung tama ba yung ginawa nila. So our topic for today is, tama ba ako? Or it can be the opposite to, mali ba ako? Parang ganon. Tama ba ako? Parang ganon. Tama ba ako sa ginawa ko? So our theme for today is, tama ba ako sa ginawa ko? Parang ganon. Because all of our posts will come from AkoBaYungG subreddit. And AkoBaYungG is the same as AITAH. So AkoBaYungG is the Filipino version of AITAH, where people ask if they are the hole in the situation. Kayo yung magja-judge kung tama ba yung ginawa nila. So medyo dito they post kasi they're in a predicament. Parang hindi sila makapag-decide kung mali ba sila dun sa ginawa nila. So, tayo yung magde-decide. Tayo ang mag-husga! Family edition, kasi it's mostly about families. But, let's get on to our first story. So, yung first story natin, very controversial siya. And, this was posted off my chest. So, hindi pala lahat. AkoBaYungG. So, this one is posted off my chest, which was posted 4 months ago. And the title says, "Binawi ko sa church yung pera." Ready na ba kayo? I-donate ng nanay ko yung perang pinag-ipunan ko nung pandemic sa church. Ang dahilan niya, mas marami pa naman daw babalik. Hindi man lang niya naisip na yun na yun. Yun na yung ibinalik ng Diyos niya sa amin. Imagine, 2 beses akong na-COVID. Nurse ako. Para lang kitain yung pera, tapos nung nakita niya kung magkano yung laman ng bankbook ko, winidro lahat yung pera at i-donate sa lecheng simbahan. Kung hindi pa ako nag-top up sa Shopee Pay, hindi ko pa malalaman. Kasalukuyan akong umangawa sa bahay habang biglang sumingit yung mama ko at proud na sinabing i-donate niya lahat para sa church. What? Wala man lang itinira maski piso. Since nabubuhay naman daw kami araw-araw at hindi naman daw kami naghihirap, okay lang. Sa sobrang galit ko, sinugod ko yung church at sinabi ko na wala sa tamang kaisipan yung nanay ko nung ginawa niya yon. Panay sila sabi na hindi binabawi ang biyayang galing sa Diyos.
Halak ka.
Pwes, sa akin babawiin ko. Tang ng Diyos nila. Tang nila sa pang-brainwash sa mama ko para i-donate sa kanila lahat yung inipon ko. Binawi ko lahat hanggang sa kahuli-huli ang sentimo. Masama na akong masama, wala na akong pake. Kung para sa mga nangangailangan yun, nangangailangan din ako. Nakakadismaya na sa akin yung pera, pero pinangunahan ako kung saan ko gagamitin. Buti na lang Sunday, may pastor. Nagmukha akong tanga sa pag-iiskandalo at pamamahiya sa nanay ko, pero nung moment na yun, nawala lahat ng pake ko. Lumayas na din ako sa amin. Mamumuhay na ako mag-isa. Total, may ipon nga naman ako. Bahala na siya kung saan siya pupulutin. Tulungan sana siya ng Diyos niya sa mga pangangailangan niya. Humanap sila ng bagong breadwinner. Medyo may gigil akong nagbasa para damang-dama natin yung galit ni ate. Pero yun. That's our first story. Di ba ang bigat? Grabe, sobrang bigat ng first story natin. Wala akong masabi. Ano ba yung gagawin nyo kung kayo yung nasa sitwasyon ni OP? Diba? Napagod ako sa pagbabasa with emotions and conviction. Diba? Pero, yeah, real talk. Ano bang gagawin nyo kung kayo yung nasa posisyon ni OP? Na one day, nalaman nyo na lang, hindi pa sinabi sa inyo, na na lang, nagta-top up ka, tapos nag-zero balance, diba? Nag-error, tapos proud na sinabi sa'yo ng nanay mo, anak, dinonate ko sa church lahat ng pera, kasi sabi niya lahat. Nung nakita niya kung magkano yung laman ng bank book ko, winidraw lahat yung pera at i-donate. Diba? Wala akong masabi. Mother, why? Diba? Pero, I think, for me, I would have the same reaction plus iyak. Magwawala rin ako. Kasi, pinag-ipunan niya yon during pandemic. For us na lang, 'di ba, na normal citizens of the world, nahirapan tayo during pandemic. What more yung mga nurses na nagtatrabaho sa hospital that time, na naka-PPE, ganon. Tapos, kung tayo na nga na normal na tao, takot na takot, what more sa kanila, 'di ba? Parang ang sakit sa loob kasi pinaghirapan ko yun eh. Tapos hindi mo man lang ako kinonsult, 'di ba? Bigla mo na lang i-donate sa simbahan. Sana sinabi mo sa akin, hindi mo naman pera yun eh. You know what? Kahit na sino ka pa, we should never feel entitled to someone else's money, 'di ba? If you need something, ask. If you need money, ask. You ask for it. Hindi ka entitled na kukunin yon, diba? Diba? Be considerate of the hard work other people had to go through to earn that money. To be honest, nahihirapan na tayo. What more yung mga natin, frontliners natin during that time. And yeah, if you need anything, you should always ask first. Now, I'm thinking, could this have been done differently? Dapat ba hindi niya pinahiya yung nanay niya that time sa harap ng simbahan? Maybe. Pero it may result in a different outcome for me. Kasi I think one of the things that helped a lot para isuli yung pera was nag-hysterical si OP. Kasi that was Sunday. So maybe ayaw rin naman ng simbahan na may nagwawala doon sa labas. Kasi nung first, 'di ba, parang ayaw nga nilang ibigay, hindi naman daw binabawi yung blessing. Pero naman ni OP yun, hindi niya naman alam na dinonate ng nanay niya. In the first place, kung alam niya na may ganong plano yung nanay niya, de sana pinigilan niya, 'di ba? Desperate time calls for desperate measures, and yeah, that's why OP did what she had to do. It may be drastic. We may not agree with the methods that she done na kailangan niyang ipahiya yung nanay niya that time. But for me, I totally understand kasi pinaghirapan niya yun. Diba? Ang hirap na family mo pa yung gagawa nun sa'yo. The people who you should trust the most, who should protect you, diba? Tsaka people, 'di ba? Guys, do not push people to their breaking point kasi lahat tayo may breaking point. Para sa kanya ito na 'yon na pinaghirapan niya ng ilang taon during very difficult times, especially for her, kung sa atin na nga pandemic, especially for her. It's ganun yung ginawa. So I understand. Is it right? Maybe not, but I understand that she had to do what she had to do during that time. Yun na lang yung option na available sa kanya. Yun yung the best way para sa kanya na makuha yung pera niya. And I'm just happy that she did. Yun, napush nga siya sa breaking point niya. That's why she had to leave. Kasi walang boundaries yung nanay niya. 'Di ba? She did not respect the hard work that her daughter had to go through para maipon yung pera na yun. There are comments here. Sa totoo lang, nabanggit dito kung anong religion, but I'm not gonna say it. I am gonna post the link of the Reddit post on the description though, para kayo na lang kung curious kayo na lang yung magbasa kung ano. But I'm not gonna name drop it kasi I really don't want controversies. But you can you can do it if you want. Just check on the link on the description. Anyway, let's read some comments. Oo nga, no? Actually, nung binasa ko to, the first thing that I was thinking was, kung passbook yun, paano na-withdraw ni mother yung pera? Pero siya nagkaroon ng access sa pera, pero kasi may update si OP, kaya alam ko na. But, let's read some comment first before I give you the update. One comment here, the top comment here says, OP, maglaan ka ng sariling bangko para sa sarili mo at doon mo ilagay lahat ng pera mo, yung walang access nanay mo. Tingnan mo si Madam Kilay, pinangalan niya sa kapatid niya bangko niya dito, ayun, tinangay pera niya. Walang pamilya sa pera, lalo na sa nanay na na-brainwash ng simbahan. And then someone responded to that comment, siguro hindi inakala ni OP na gagawin to ng nanay niya. Correct. Another comment here says, wow, your mom is something else. Buti nabawi mo pa. Yeah, din nga, diba? Buti nabawi niya. But hindi man ako agree dun sa means ng pamamahiya. That's the best option for her. And I'm glad she was able to get it kasi paano pag hindi? Paano pag nagka-emergency sa pamilya nyo? Ano itutulong ng simbahan sa'yo? Pray over? May bayad nga din yun. May bayad pala yung pray over. Wala naman, di ba? Ay, baka sa simbahan nila. Tapos someone responded to that comment saying, ipagdadasal na lang nanay niya. And another one here says, malakas na palakpak sa'yo, OP. Maging matatag at matibay sana ang loob mo at hindi ka bumalik sa nanay mo kapag dinaan ka sa pagmamakaawa at pagmamanipula. Dumami pa sana ang grasya at pera na dumating sa'yo. And another one here says, nalala ko dati yung kasamahan ko bago sumakay ng barko, nag-iwan sa mother niya ng 2 checks, 250k each na just in case may emergency, may gagamitin sila. In case na hindi nila makontak sa work, yung ka-work niya. Nagulat siya, pagtawag niya, pina-encash daw yung check, tas dinonate sa simbahan. Nadismaya yung kasamahan ko, di na nag-iwan ulit ng pera sa nanay. Guys, wag ganun, please. We should learn to be considerate and respect the hard work that your loved ones had to go through to earn that money, diba? Now, is it bad to donate sa church? No, it's not. But on this case, binigay lahat, diba? Tsaka, it's not your money in the first place. It's not her mom's money in the first place. It's her money. Doon siya nagkamali. If it's her mom's money, din siguro walang pakialam si OP, pero pera niya yun diba? Anyway, let's read the updates. Let's read the updates. Update para sa mga naku-curious. Anong religion? Ni-name drop niya na. Di naman kami originally doon. Nahimok lang siya ng mga kaibigan niya. Ako mismo hindi naniniwala at hindi pa nabibinyagan. Napakahirap nilang kulitin para ibalik yung pera. Kung hindi pa ako nag-iiyak at nag-threat na ipapademanda ko nanay ko, hindi pa sila mapipilitang ibalik. Paano niya nakuha? Ginamit niya yung ATM ko. Saktuhang 6 digits yung laman nun. Dahil na-OCD ako pag nakakita ko ng ibang number. Mali pala dahil nasimot ng husto. Kasalanan ko din at birthday ko yung password ko. Never again. Oh, yung password nila dyan. Birthday nila ha. Ibahin nyo please. Kamusta ako? Hindi okay. Naghahanap ako ng maupahang bahay. Pinarent sa akin ng friend ko yung isang room niya. Pero hindi ko balak magstay ng matagal. Nakakahiya naman. Buti hindi ako materialistic na tao. Ang konti lang ng dala kong gamit. Yan. So yun yung update. Itago nyo po yung mga ATM nyo please. And palitan nyo ng password, diba? Palitan nyo ng password. Wag birthday nyo, wag birthday ng nanay nyo, wag birthday ng family. Change it into something na maalala nyo na familiar kayo. Diba? Yun. Anyway, kung kayo ba yung nasa sitwasyon ni OP, ano ba yung magiging reaction nyo, guys? Baka ako rin, naghuhurumintado din ako, 'di ba? Kasi buong savings niya yun talaga, girl. Anyway, let's move on to our next story. Iyan, for our second story, it is posted in the subreddit AkoBaYungG, and it was posted 2 months ago, and the title says, AkoBaYungG for cutting off my mom. So, my sister-in-law texted me that my mom came in earlier sa house ng in-laws ko and she was looking for me. She said, "Ate, pumunta dito yung mama mo kanina. Hinahanap ka, hingal na hingal." Naawa at nainis ako sa sitwasyon ng mom ko, pero ako ba yung G if I don't want to do anything with her na? For context, my mom and dad separated when I was 15 years old dahil sumama si mom sa kabit niya. I still remember her words when she left us. "Hindi ko kayo kailangan. Bahala na kayo sa buhay nyo. Pag matanda na ako at wala nang kakayanan, meron namang home for the aged. Kaya hindi ko kakailanganin ang tulong ninyo."
Halak ka!
Pinagbili niya pa mga appliances namin sa bahay before leaving. And what's worse, iniwanan pa niya ang dad ko ng utang. Na siya lang din naman alone ang nakinabang. I still remember na umabot sa point na sinisingil na si dad ng utang ni mom. Then, wala siyang maibayad, so sinabi ng collector, yung natitira na lang namin na DVD at TV ang kukunin. So, my little brother was crying. He didn't want them to take the DVD and TV because yun ang paborito niyang libangan. He even has a DVD collection ng mga favorite niyang cartoon movie. So, ayun nga, yung kabit niya, taga dun din sa lugar namin. She even has the guts para ibalandra sa pagmumukha namin na magkaakbay sila ng kabit niya and finally, magkasama na sila. Her term was, impyerno ang buhay niya sa dad namin. Ngayon, nasa langit na siya. Proud pa siyang kinikwento sa mga kakilala namin na inaalagaan niya yung 4-year-old na pamangkin nung kabit niya. While yung little brother ko, halos ayaw nang pumasok sa school kasi binubuli ng kaklase na madumi daw ang school uniform. Fast forward, I never heard from her again since then dahil lumipat kami ng bahay. So, nag-cruise ulit ang landas namin nung nagkaroon ako ng sarili kong pamilya. I was so happy to see her at sabik na sabik ako sa pag-aalaga ng isang ina, kaya pinakasamahan ko ulit siya na parang walang nangyari. She was there when I gave birth to my son, and for that, I am so thankful. So ayun na nga, namasukan siya bilang katulong kasi gusto na daw niyang takasan yung asawa niya. 3 months sigurong wala akong balita sa kanya. At nasyok na lang ako na may pulis na sa bahay. Take note, nakikitira lang ako sa in-laws ko nito and 4 months postpartum. Sabi ng pulis, may blatter daw si mama na nagnakaw daw siya ng 30K dun sa employer niya. Ako ang hinahabol ng employer kasi ang sabi daw ni mama, kaya daw siya namamasukan dun sa amo. Kasi panggatas daw at pang diaper ng apo niya. Which is yung son ko. Kasi wala daw ako work at yung husband ko. Siya lang daw yung bumubuhay sa amin. Super nakakaiyak at nakakahiya. Hindi lang yun isang beses. Ilang beses nang may pumuntang barangay at pulis sa bahay ng in-laws ko. Yung worst nagnakaw siya ng almost 6 digits doon sa ibang employer naman. Yung pera na yun ay abuloy kasi noong time na yun namatay yung lola ng amo niya. She even went to jail for a night because of that. She has no remorse of what she has done. My tita saw her one time and she told her that her face was all over FB. And she was now wanted by the police. And my mom said, maiging makulong para hindi ko na problemahin kung saan ako kakain at saan ako tutulog. My tita said, oo, mabuti nga sa'yo. Pero paano naman anak mo? Siyempre kahihiyan din nila yon at nadadawit din sila. Mom didn't said anything and just walked out. I am so done with her. Recently I heard na papalit-palit siya ng asawa. Week after week, iba-iba ang asawa. I've also heard na yung bago niya ngayong asawa, binubugbog siya. Kaya siguro pumunta siya sa house ng in-laws ko dahil doon. Naaawa ako sa kanya at napapatanong ako if I should do something pero pagod na ako sa kanya. She chose that life. So that's the end of our second story. What do you think, guys? Tama ba si OP Tama ba yung gagawin ni OP na ika-cut off niya na lang yung mom niya? Grabe, wala akong masabi. Kasi, for me, the mom is such an irresponsible and remorseless human being. Wala akong masabi. Itong mga ganitong tao, dapat hindi sila nagkakaanak kasi ang binibigay lang sa anak nila, trauma. 'Di ba? Dapat may power tayo na sasabihin na pag masamang tao ka, wag kang magkakaanak, ganun. Hindi yung, kasi ang sakit na, you are this irresponsible, yet you brought kids into the world. Para what? Not alagaan, apparently. Not to take care of, not to raise, apparently. It's just to, I don't know, but one thing I know is I really do applaud OP for still being able to accept her mom, 'di ba? Despite yung pang-iiwan, tapos yung ginawa sa kanila, yung klase ng trauma at sakit ng ulo na binigay sa kanila nung bata sila. Imagine that. Iniwan ka, parang nasa isang place lang kayo, nakikita niya yung anak niya pero wala siyang pakialam because she's with a different man now, which is not their father. Tapos nakikita niya nagkakakbayan, 'di ba? Tapos proud na proud pa siya, inaalagaan ko yung pamangkin, mind you, ng kabit. Pero yung mga anak niya hindi niya maalagaan. These people, this kind of mom shouldn't procreate, sa totoo lang. But yeah, I really do commend OP for having a big heart na pinatawad niya pa yung mother niya. And maybe the mom did something good, but ang dami niyang nagawang bad na I think until now, nag-heal pa rin si OP. And I don't blame OP for accepting her mom kasi she's yearning for the mom's love, 'di ba? Pero napakawalang kwentang nila lang talaga nitong 'di ba? 'Di ba? 'Di ba? 'Di ba? Wala akong masabi kasi puro gigil lang talaga yung nararamdaman ko para sa taong ito. But if you were in OP's shoes, pag kayo si OP, tatanggapin niyo pa ba kahit na ganun yung klase ng trauma na iniwan niya sa pamilya ninyo? And tingin niyo ba may chance pa na magbago yung mga ganitong tao? Tingin niyo may chance pa? Tingin ko wala na. Kasi it's been years. And despite being forgiven, wala siyang ginawa. And let's read some comments here. The top comment here says, Tika Gigi, your mom chose that life indeed. She's an adult. She has to face the consequences of her actions. Correct. And another one says, Tika G, yung mga nagsasabing nanay mo siya is BS. Nanay mo lang siya through DNA na yon. Ang tunay mo na nanay ay yung nagpalaki sa'yo. Yung ganyang mga klaseng tao, walang kadala-dala talaga. Correct. Sometimes, family is what you make it, diba? This mom just bore OP, but she didn't raise her. She left her. And another one here says, she's still your mom. I mean, yeah, she's still your mom, but that doesn't give her a free pass to disrespect you and your family, lalong-lalo na ikaw. Di biro yung iniwang trauma sa inyo na magkapatid. You've done your part as a daughter to her. Time to cut her off and let her face the consequences. You don't deserve to deal with her all the time. lalo na't dumadaan ka sa postpartum depression and hindi rin biro ang PPD. Prioritize yourself, OP, and you deserve peace po. May you have a prosperous new year. Tika G. I agree. And minsan kasi kahit na maawa tayo ng paulit-ulit, if they're not doing anything about it, there's nothing else you can do. Anyway, that's that for our second story, and let's move on to our next one. And this one is again posted in AkoBaYungG 2 months ago, and the title says, AkoBaYungG if hindi makagraduate siblings ko dahil sa kagagawan ng parents ko. For context, I cut them off before. I, 22 female, went here sa Metro Manila when I was 17 years old using my own money because apparently my mother couldn't support my studies anymore and to take care of my siblings na lang. My studies alone lang, but she said she could afford my older brothers and 2 younger siblings' education. I didn't get why ako ang dapat mag-stop considering that I was the honor student and top-notcher sa family. Even bringing monetary prizes because of competitions I attended to. My father naman was nowhere to be found that time. They separated and they each have their own asawas. Had about 20k savings from my academic sidelines, which is tutor and commission, when I went here sa Metro. Found a bed space, became a working student, worked in groceries and wet market since half day lang ang school here compared sa province. And I graduated senior high school by myself in the midst of the pandemic. Entered BPO and now supporting 2 beautiful children, a Chihuahua and a Persian. So for mom yung OP natin. 2021, when I met my father by chance sa SM, like nadaanan lang. Reconnected, talked about a lot of things, nag-usap sa mga bagay-bagay and such, and we were good na again. Kinuha niya kuya ko sa province and sila magkasama ni kuya sa QC. 2021 then, when my younger siblings started reaching out para mga musta and catch up. Talked about things that happened in the past, and as an older sister, was proud na naging honor student na rin sila years after I left. Also was able to talk to my mother. May apologies na nangyari, reconnection, and since nakausap younger sister ko, pinaka-close ako sa kanya, I forgave my mother. Also, since I noticed na hirap sila sa sitwasyon nila considering pandemic happened, I started supporting them. I started supporting them financially and said na ako nang bahala sa education ng sibs ko basta wag hahayaan ni mama na magutom sila. Pati na rin sa maintenance ng mom ko since she has hypertension, and I voluntarily offered financial support. Bought them a motorcycle rent para sa service sa school. All is well na sana. But apparently, I found out through someone near me na inuutusan ni mama na gatasan ako ng mga kapatid ko since hindi ko raw sila matatanggihan for money. I didn't mind as long as masaya sila at nagagamit nila for the house and personally. But my mother was actually using the money for her new kabit. My siblings are tolerating her since may nakukuha rin naman silang pera. And coincidence na rin, my father was telling my brother the same thing. Hingian ako ng pera panggastos sa babae niya.
You serious?
How did I find out? My brother is not the brightest, sinabi niya sa akin, and he's okay with it kasi nalilibre raw siya ni Papa to places. I was hurt and I feel betrayed again. I decided to cut all communication with them again. Also stop supporting their education and whatnot. Nabalitaan kong my younger sibs are struggling right now na makagraduate sa senior high school because of expenses and may stop sa college. Nabalitaan kong my younger sibs are struggling right now makagraduate sa senior high school because of expenses and may stop sa college. And may nag-stop sa college, I guess. And I felt guilty because for me, sobrang halaga pa rin ng education. That's why I ventured out of my comfort zone and went to an unknown places by myself to continue studying. I'm still hurt pero hindi naman kasalanan ng siblings ko. Pero kasi, why did they do that? Pero kasi, nalulungkot ako for my siblings. But they have the right mind to think about what's right or wrong. Tapos ganun ginawa sa akin. I feel guilty for cutting them off again considering na future nila maapektuhan. Ako ba yung GG? That's it. Ang bigat. Bakit nga ulit ito yung mga pinagpipipili ko? Ay, ang bigat guys. But I don't think it's her fault. Kasi if I were in that situation, if I put myself in that shoes, it feels like everyone I loved, everyone that should be the one protecting me are the ones who are using me. Diba? I don't blame her for feeling betrayed and used kasi yun talaga yung nangyayari. Nagkaroon nga ng apology pero wala rin namang changes sa behavior nila, 'di ba? And ang pangit na, 'di ba, we often see parents na pag sila, kunwari yung anak, yung honor student, sila yung ipupush tapos yung tamad sabihin, "Tiyan ka na lang," ganun. But this is the opposite. Mas prioritize yung mga kapatid niya rather than her who's an honor student na nakakapag-uwi pa ng monetary prizes. And yeah, I really do applaud OP kasi she went out of her comfort zone. She went to a strange city alone para buhayin yung sarili niya and continue living her dreams, and somehow was successful kasi she was able to provide. Pero bakit ganun yung ginawa sa kanya, 'di ba? OP here is a good person. She's willing to help, but nakaka-hurt na they're not being truthful kung saan nila ginagamit yung pera. And OP even said so herself. She would be fine as long as sa bahay nagagamit yung pera, 'di ba? Or sila yung gumagamit personally. It sucks na sa mga kabit-kabit nila ginamit, 'di ba? Now, sabi niya dito wala naman silang kasalanan. Pero hindi naman kasalanan ng mga siblings ko. No, may kasalanan pa rin yung mga siblings mo kasi in-enable nila yung maling ginagawa ng parents nila. Kumbaga, parang kinukonsinte, 'di ba? Think of it this way, para silang accomplice to the crime. Parang sabihin mo na may dalawang magnanakaw. Yung isa yung mastermind, yung isa yung kumikilos, 'di ba? Accomplice of the crime. So, ibig sabihin, may kasalanan pa rin sila. Don't think, girl, na walang kasalanan yung mga kapatid mo dito. They know what's right from wrong. They're not innocent in what they did to you. They know what they've done. Diba? So, I don't think you're G here. Hindi ka G for me. Hindi ka G na ika-cut off mo na sila because you should feel betrayed. You should feel used. Kasi that's what they done. 'Di ba? Hindi masama na maramdaman mo yung mga bagay na yon dahil yun naman talaga yung ginawa nila. Sinaktan ka nila. Pinagsamantalahan ka nila. Financially, pinagsamantalahan ka nila. They used your very, very good heart against you. 'Di ba? And it's a good thing na for me na i-cut off niya na. Kasi obviously, she's just gonna become the cash cow here. And it's sad that she's family, but she's not being treated as such. And she's only being treated as the ATM. Diba? Kung ikaw ba si OP, what would you have done differently? Kasi may mga comments dito na if you really want to push naman daw yung pag-aaral ng mga siblings, siya na lang directly magbayad ng tuition. Okay, let's read some comments. The top comment here says, paanong di kasalanan ng siblings mo, sabi mo alam nilang ginagawa nila sa'yo. Open your eyes, OP, don't be a doormat, and concentrate on yourself and your fur babies. They're your families now. As for your human family, let them rot. And another comment here says, Tika G, girl, your family lied to you, betrayed you, used you. Used you. Enabler pa mga kapatid mo kasi they benefited from it. Tama ka. Alam ng mga kapatid mo ang right from wrong, yet they chose to do you dirty. Pamilya mo ang mga malalaking GG. And another comment here says, Tika G, your family took advantage of your good nature. Yes, idea ni nanay mo, pero your siblings played along. So there, kung nakaya mo itayo sarili mo, your siblings should find ways. Exactly. Kung ikaw nga, diba, you had to do a lot para lang to get where you are now. They should be fine. They have family. You are alone in a big city. Kung sila, kasama nila yung nanay nila, katuwang nila yung mga magulang nila, mga kapatid nila, then they should be fine. They made their bed, they should lay in it. Kayo ba guys, what would you have done differently if you were OP? Diba? Masisisi nyo ba siya na ganun yung naramdaman niya? Masasabi nyo pa rin ba na family is family? Diba? Well, let me know in the comments below. Yan yung mga stories natin for today where they ask if sila ba yung mali sa sitwasyon nila. And let me know if there's any situation here or stories here that you would have done differently dun sa ginawa ni OP. And that's all for today. Thank you so much, guys. If you've reached this far, thank you so much for joining me. And I will catch you guys on the next episode. Thank you, and you have a great day. Bye.